everyone, and welcome to Blind Beauty. I'm Jennifer. What we are doing today, I am showing you some of my Sunday Superstars. This is where I show you my favorite products of the past week that I've been using. That I've been using pretty regularly, or just my go-to stuff that, if I don't want to think about it very much or whatever, these are the products I primarily will have been reaching for this past week. Unless I'm, filming a tutorial. Then that's different. I might use different products. But typically what I've been doing, I have this little container here, and I try to put products each Sunday or Monday, one of the two, in this thing here, and use those for the week. Now I do have another one kind of like this, only a little bit bigger, but I put other products that I'm working on in there as well. So, I do have two containers going usually at one time. But I'm going to show you some of the items here that have been my superstars of the week. Now, I am testing items out to see what the superstars of the year were. I plan on having that up close to the end of the year, like December 31st, January 1st, somewhere in there. So I hope that you hit that subscribe button to see all those. But we're going to jump on in here, and I'm going to share what I do have with you. The first item that y'all have probably seen me use multiple times. This is the e.l.f. Blush and Bronzer Duo in St. Lucia. And it is I've heard, it is a dupe for the NARS Orgasm and Laguna Duo. So, I don't own that. I don't own a whole lot of high-end products, even though there's a couple in here. But I'll explain about those as we go. But this right here is a great blush and bronzer. I used it today. So this is one of my go-to items. And then this week, I've really been liking a more subtle eye look. Not really bold in your face type look, especially for every day. So what I've been reaching for most is this Wet n Wild Walking on Eggshells palette. And it looks like this right here. Now that's what that is. Now that's what I have blown out in my crease, but I have something totally different on my lid and up on my brow bone a little bit. But I'll get to that in a moment. But this is a great everyday simple palette. If you're new to makeup or whatever, I highly recommend these little trios like this. This is a great basic to have on hand. It makes a great staple for if I do want to do a really shimmery eye look or something. I can still use this to define the crease or whatever. So, that's a great one to have. Now, on the lid today, I have this right here. This is the Dirty Little Secret highlighter. Baked highlighter, to be exact. It's in Bellissima, Bellissima. That's what it says right there. I got this off of Top Hatter a while back. Let me show you what it looks like there. But I got it off of Top Hatter a while back, and it's really gorgeous. That's what I have on my eyelid as well as a highlight on my cheeks. Right there. I'll show you what it looks like just swatched. That's on my actual finger right there. But to me it's a more cool toned highlight. It has some, what I consider, it kind of looks kind of icy to me. So to me it's more cool toned, but it is so pretty. It's a real light pink with real pretty shimmer to it. Now this is seriously becoming one of my go-to highlights. So I highly recommend that if you have not tried it. Like I said, I got it off the Top Hatter. You can get different things on there really, really cheap, because you basically bid on things and try to get the highest bid. And I couldn't have paid more than $3 or $4 for that thing. So, hey, that's a pretty darn good deal. I'm always in it for a steal, So, and then the mascara I have on my eyes right now. Now this is a sample size thing of the Smashbox X Rated Mascara Volumizer, or Volume Mature, I believe is what it says. But anyway, it's a Smashbox X Rated. I mean, it's a real small size, sample, but it really is a great mascara. It makes a great go-to, for a little travel bag or whatever, too. So, I got this a while back in a Ipsy or BoxyCharm or Birchbox, something like that, at one point. I used to subscribe to those. So, and I like those subscription boxes. I'm just not subscribed right now to them, besides Walmart. Now, this here is the BH Cosmetics Special Occasions palette, right here. Now, this has some really pretty colors in it, and if I'm wanting to amp up my look, this is typically what I've been going for. If I'm wanting to do a more bold look, it's got some real pretty blushes in it, got some real pretty eyeshadows, So, this is a great little palette. I highly recommend that as well. Let me know if you want to see a full-on review on this palette, because I'm happy to do that, because I can do swatches and everything for it. There's all sorts of products out there right now that some people might not know about or whatever. And this right here is a great, whenever I'm wanting to do a more natural looking foundation, or what I consider natural, barely there foundation, doesn't need a whole lot of coverage, whatever, like I'm just running to the store or something, then I might do a really light coverage foundation. I don't do a light coverage usually whenever I'm filming. But this right here is the Master Strobing Liquid. It's in the shade 200 Medium by Maybelline. Maybelline Master Strobing Liquid. And what I typically will do with this here is I will put it on the tops of my cheekbones. And sometimes I'll do it even as a base to another highlight. I just put quite a bit on my hand there, and that's what it looks like rubbed out a little bit. It's a little bronzy for my skin tone, but whenever I get it on the cheeks, it really doesn't show up a whole lot. There's not a heavy-duty, in-your-face highlight, so that's why I like that. But that really is a good one, and sometimes I'll even use that as an eye base if I'm wanting to do a shimmery, goldy type look. I'll use that on my lids sometimes as my primer type product. And then I've really gotten back into my Coty AirSpun powder. I'm working on baking a little more than I used to, and this is great for baking. This is in the shade Translucent Extra Coverage. I used it to bake my under eyes today. I'm trying out a concealer. So I'm working with that and trying to make it work for my skin because it's a little off color, but hey, that's that, right? And then the lipstick I'm loving is called Romantic Rose from Maybelline. Looks like this right here. Now, that is a really pretty neutral color. That's pretty much my go-to if I want a real quick lip. Maybe throw on some mascara and some lipstick. A little bit of real lightweight foundation, tinted moisturizer, or whatever, and go. But then what I have on my lips right now is this one in Barely Brown. That's what's on my lips right now, Barely Brown. That's what it looks like. So, if you haven't tried the Color Sensational lipsticks, these are wonderful. Now, I like both the creamy and the matte, both of them. So, and they tend to stick around pretty good for me. So, if you haven't tried those, I highly recommend those too. And then there's only one other product here that I have, and this is the Utterly Smooth Hand Cream Daily Moisture. I haven't used a whole lot of this since I bought it, but it really is a good lotion You know, to me it's not way too thick, it's not way too thin, but you can, a little bit of this goes a good amount of way, really, and it doesn't leave my hands feeling greasy. I have been having issues with dryness lately, so I use this here, you know, and even that's way too much for just my hands, but I use this here and it really is making a difference. So if you haven't tried that, I really recommend picking that up. To me, it's not even an oil based. It doesn't feel like it. Feels like it's more water based. I haven't looked at the ingredients yet, but you know, it feels so moisturizing, but yet not greasy like a lot of other lotions I've tried are. So I believe, yeah, that's all of my favorites for this week. Let me know what some of your favorites are, and also I hope that you stick around because Monday, which is tomorrow, we have the Power of Makeup video coming. I'll be doing that. Then Thursday, I'm probably going to do another Christmas look or a first impressions, one of the two, because I've got some stuff coming in, and I'll be doing a haul video on all that stuff, but still, you might get a little sneak peek on Thursday at some of the items. So, Thursday we've got that, and honestly, I can't remember what else I've got planned besides Friday. I know I am doing a... Friday is the, like, Dollar Tree gift ideas video I'm going to have. So, you know, I've got videos planned for the next, like, month. And I'll leave a link to my blog in the information down below where you can check that out. And I have a link on there called What's Coming Up. You click on that and you can see all the goodies that I have planned for the next month. I also am going to be having some live events coming. And I do have one of them scheduled already. One of them is going to be Christmas Day. One of them is going to be New Year's Eve. So, you know, I hope that you'll join me for those. But let me know what some of your favorites are and what you would like to see. Thank you so much for watching, and you have a great day. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please take a moment and give it a thumbs up. If you aren't subscribed, please subscribe and turn on the notification bell to be notified every time I upload a video. You can also follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, and Facebook at BlindBeauty83, and on Twitter I'm BlindBeautyJen. Check the box below for more information, top videos, and my links. Have a great day.